Hey everybody, welcome back. It's the end of 2019, Christmas just happened, so let's light this tree up for the last time and talk some fantasy football right after this. Oh, welcome back people. I hope you guys had an amazing week 16. I did. We won, we got third place, took our money back. We also cashed in all the lineups that we placed last week. We had a really great week heading into the Christmas holiday. I hope you guys did as well, getting lit and really enjoying the week so far because it's time to get into those picks. But again, before we do that, let's get this tree lit again. You guys know what we do first. We always talk QB, but since this is a weird week 17, we're gonna talk really about teams trying to get in. And there's really two teams I really wanna talk about this week. It's gonna be the Tennessee Titans and the Philadelphia Eagles. But first, we're gonna start off with the QB from the Titans, and that is Ryan Tannehill. We have a fight to get in scenario against Houston. That defense has been shaky of late, and Tannehill chucks the ball downfield. So expect him to show up with Henry back in that backfield for play action passes that they're going to be able to throw the ball downfield to A.J. Brown. Let's hope that Ryan Tannehill shows up for another huge game this week. Now those running backs, and we just mentioned teams fighting to get in, let's talk about those Eagles and talk about Miles Sanders, who we just spoke about last week, who had another huge performance. Look, I said he wasn't going to have a big 30 game. He almost did. He put up 26 points. He won't do that again. Maybe he will. Who knows? Miles Sanders is the train that is chugging in that backfield. Stick with him this week again. Get him in your lineups for a nice Philadelphia Eagles victory. And now we're going to talk about a sleeper running back. We're going to go to Baltimore and talk about Justice Hill, the rookie out there. Now, it's Gus Edwards who's going to be starting, but Justice Hill is the more talented of the two. He does catch the balls out of the backfield, and I expect him to get in the end zone. Now with Lamar Jackson not playing, you got RG3 at QB. Expect a huge day from Hill, as they're probably going to ground and pound to keep that clock moving. Oh Christmas tree, oh how I love getting stoned with thee. Oh, wide receiver time. So let's talk wide receivers. And really we could do the same thing we did last week, because a lot of those wide receivers are great plays again this week, like Greg Ward from the Eagles. Look, we just talked about the Eagles. They have nobody at wide receiver to throw to. They have a couple tight ends, yes, but Greg Ward is a jump ball guy. He had another decent game. I expect him to have another solid game this week, especially with that value he's rolling with this week. So get Greg Ward rocking in your lineups. Next guy, we talked about him last week, Rashard Perriman. Look, opportunity knocked and dude delivered, and he's gonna have to do it again this week. They're not fighting for anything, just their pride, and Rashard Perriman is all that pride, baby. So get him in your lineups as another solid play this week for daily. And the last wide receiver, we're pairing him with Tannehill because look, they're fighting, and A.J. Brown is a talented motherfucker. We could talk about him every week, but look, lock A.J. Brown into all your lineups. You will be pleased that you did with that Tannehill hookup at the end of the day. Time for them tight ends. So we're gonna rock two tight ends this week, and we're gonna talk about two teams that are fighting, and it's the two we've been talking about. We're gonna take both those tight ends. We're gonna go with Dallas Goedert from Philadelphia, who had a nice 20-point game last week. Expect him to have another solid 10 to 15-point one this week. And we are gonna go with the dude we talked about last week, Jonnu Smith. Again, another 10 to 15-point floor with a big 20-point blow up. If they can't find A.J. Brown, they will be looking for Jonnu Smith down the field, that is for sure. So get both those tight ends rocking in your lineup this week. One last tree lighting before those defenses. And now let's tackle that defense, and we have to go with the hottest defense in the league right now. It's not Baltimore, it's not New England, it's the Kansas City Chiefs. Dude, almost double-digit points every game since their bye week, and before, they only missed with an 8-pointer a couple weeks ago, but last week they had a great week. They've only allowed 3 points the last 2 games. I expect another similar game, maybe 10 points they're gonna allow, but a lot of turnovers with Phillip Rivers in his probably last game in San Diego. So expect a big game from the Chiefs to round out this amazing lineup. Hopefully that will cash you in again this week, then lead you into a great 2020. Now you guys know what time it is. It's time to get out of here. But before we always do, we dab to celebrate the week ahead and hopefully bringing home some big cash. This week we're dabbing on some delicious orange cookies sauce with Snowy the Bear's in town, yeah! Now that this year is coming to a close and we're heading into 2020, which should be an epic year because hey, it's gonna be 420 for a fucking month, yeah. Let's cheers to how far we've come in 2019. Like I said last week, It has been such an amazing year getting to know you guys. I've really had so much fun doing this. I can't wait to do it again next year. This will be my last video for 2019. So I hope everybody gets their devices out right now. I'll give you a second. Are we ready? And let's cheers to an amazing year. Thank you guys so much again for being part of the WeTube, for being a part of our lives, for doing everything you guys are doing for the community. We really appreciate all that you guys are doing out there. Make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe if you are still here right now. Let's light this sucker up. Keep doing what you guys are doing for the community. Stay beautiful, and most importantly, stay lit.